Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozen Mullen, and today we'll be looking at Memories in Orbit, which is an interesting game that kind of caught up, and I saw the demo for it. And I was like, I'm going to try this out because it kind of reminds me of other games that I've kind of played and enjoyed, and I thought we'd just try it out. A nice quick look again at all this sort of stuff. So yeah, let's see what it's all about. It's you. I've seen you, I think. In my dreams. Someone chat me up. It's clearly a chat line, right? But yeah, this game kind of gave me very, like Metroidvania kind of Ori vibes and stuff like that, and I was kind of like, actually, this seems kind of interesting, and I kind of like the kind of like idea of it as a game, and it seems interesting enough, so I thought, yeah, let's do a little kind of quick look, and we'll try it out. Very thematic. No, I think it also reminds me of, oh, what's the game I'm thinking of? The one with the rock people and stuff like that, the Metroidvania style again. Is it Grudge? No. The name is not really lose it now. In my dreams we walked together, braving her depths. Ooh, I can move. She was beautiful, as she had always been. Even among the stars, gently spinning, a world unto herself, carrying us along. Dude, that music. Oh, we have a double jump. Chambers so vast they seem endless. Tremendous bridges arch across the void. Gardens hung in spirals, bask in the glow of 1,000 suns. I do like the idea of just like learning how to kind of like play the game through it all. In my dreams, was it a dream? She was more than a home. She was alive in her own way. I wonder, is her heart still beating? Or is it like mine? A little more than a dying ember. I will admit, I am liking a lot of the games coming out. Like, the music and thematics are really, really good, right? So I assume my conscience gets put into this little robot. Very cool. Still have to double jump, everything else as well. Pretty much the same move mechanics. And that thing has just run away. I mean, yeah, this game looks gorgeous. Like, I love the kind of like cel-shaded art style, almost like comic book-esque. And the 3D kind of environment seems really cool as well. Like, that. Yeah. I think it's interesting they're using quite a lot of the lighting on the character as well. Like, that's kind of cool as well. Pile of junk. I can collect salvage. Cool. Because I think like it does create this sort of eerie feeling with the lighting only coming from you as a character, and it's just like part of you, of you as itself. Ooh, is that an enemy, I assume? Oh no. We have removed its existence. Don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Sorry, fellow robot. But it's clearly keeping down to the, a sort of 2D plane at the moment, which is kind of nice. Oh my god, yeah, this game is just, it just looks gorgeous. Nothing up there. I must explore. Explore everything. So what else do I have? Do I have a dodge? No. Just a jump and an attack so far. But I don't take full damage. We are in space? Spaceship type thing? That kind of gives me the Metroid vibes. Love the platform, actually. I think it's very responsive. It's kind of nice as well. The platforming of the combat seems a little bit off, but I think that's just more just because you have that kind of floatiness, which is helping with the platforming, right? Ooh. What we got here? A Nexus, a tune. Let's do that then. I assume it's like our bonfire. Progress saved modifier system. Well, let's enter. Ooh. Displays MIO status on the screen. How can one even exist without being able to monitor their own condition? It would be like a stranger to oneself. Uninstall. I like this. Gets that sort of Nier Automata vibes of just like, you're a robot and you can uninstall all the stuff. Does this just kill me if I uninstalled it? For science! Oh, we can just uninstall it, nothing happens. So now I'm assuming I can't see my stats and stuff. Oh, that is brilliant. Man, this is going to remind me of all those kind of like cool stuff you can do to like just like break the game and stuff, and lots of inventory, modifiers, cool, and then we can just leave them. And now I can see my stats again. That is awesome. Ah, that's kind of cool. What's over here then? A door. Locked, requires silo access break. Okay. So I guess we are going up. But no, this seems like having a mechanic of some kind attached to it. Going left or right? Always go left. I hear footsteps, how curious. I thought someone was mad or disconnected. Can I talk? Guess not. I'd like to talk to you. Guess not. I can't do anything else. I'm liking it. The mystery is kind of cool. Keeps that sort of spookiness vibe without actually being, like, too spooky. Seeing one of those things. I assume they're, like, maybe slingshots or gravity stuff. Operate the elevator. Ooh. Ooh, we're there. Secrets. Let me go back down. I need to find out. I do, yeah, I'm liking this actually quite a lot. Open the tube. Ooh. Finally, someone answered. Thank you. I was about to lose all hope. Anyway, as I said, I need your help. I haven't seen my friend Tomo in ages, and I'm worried about them. Would you mind taking a look around for me? I do it myself, but most of the pipes I use to travel are sealed. It would be a huge relief to have someone on the outside of them opening them. The best spot to start looking is right below us. You might have to take a detour or two to reach it, but it shouldn't be too far away. Kinda cool. Well, yeah, let's go down then. Ooh. Okay, I can't go directly down. I've got to go down a different way. So detour, they said. I'm liking that the environments seem to be kind of set up. The other question is, do we have a map, or do I get the map later? Not connected to the spine. Okay. I need to connect to it. Anyone? Open the door. I like the animation for opening doors and stuff and hitting objects. That's kind of cool as well. This game just looks really interesting. His shell will open sooner or later. Yeah, it gives me that sort of Hollow Knight vibes, right? I guess I can't go in there then? Nope, guess not. Shame. Shame for shame. I am patient. I can wait a little longer. But yeah, this game is like the impressions of it are kind of like what I'm expecting as well, to begin with, and I'm kind of interested to see like how this is going to progress even further, and sort of like introduce like the rest of the mechanics of the game. So we can't go that way, that's locked, so we'll go this way then. Open the door. Aha. Okay, that seems like dangerous stuff. That is dangerous stuff. And now we know. I will admit, the level design is really kind of interesting. It kind of has a natural flow to it to kind of like keep you in like going certain directions, which is kind of nice. Like especially in the early game. Dwellings. Oh, that's so cool. Ice skating. Rostam. Visitors are a rare sight these days. Not every unit is as friendly as you. The roads have become dangerous and resources are sparse. Even more since the heart's tremors have started disconnecting us one by one. Oh well. We're all dying! Oh well. It's not like we could do anything about it, can we? It's a Pearl's job to look after the vessel, not simply units like us. In any case, if you continue through this building, you should reach Metropolis. I'm sure you'll find survivors in the city. Safe travels, friend. Okay, so we're all units, and then there's pearls by the looks of it, which then are like higher level stuff, I'm assuming? Okay, that can actually reset my jump. That's kind of nice to know. I'm assuming there's something else that goes along with it. So there's probably some sort of hidden power-up we'll get in a bit. I'm assuming. Now let's go down first. Ha! I need a dodge as well. I feel like I need a dodge. Oh no. Beyond repair. Shame. Okay. Down was not the right way. But I like games with unique movement mechanics, and I do kind of like my Metroidvanias and stuff, so... And I like the aesthetic of this as well, like, it's kind of cool, right? Requires 10 dropless refill to activate coat. It gives me shields! That is cool. Pretty coat at full capacity. Slide! Ah, shame. Now, can I go back and then I assume I have to then spend more to repair, do I? I do. Okay, so the resources that you get from enemies and stuff act as like actual things. That's kind of cool. I like that mechanic. Kind of like a Souls-esque type mechanic in the gameplay, which is going to be more interesting than you just having to kind of like deal with stuff. So I'm assuming there's a reset mechanic on some of the enemies then? I seem to also have like a high capacity to I can only like hold so many of them type thing. maybe. We're going to keep going down, though. Ah, I can't jump to there. Shame. So what's over here, then? We have a door. We do have a door. And some weird guy trapped. Okay, cool. We can get back up that way as well. What's down here, then? I must explore everywhere before we go any further. Well, looks like I might be going the right way. Okay, I have 3 lives, basically, then. So now I'm at risk, so I have no shielding. Ooh, what's this? Locked. Ouch. Okay. So how does this work? So Nexus. Ask a droplets lost upon modifiers. Okay, so we enter back here then at the Nexus if we die. Interesting. Well, let's go and find out what happened to the right side then. Just make sure there's the neck. Okay, we can't do that. But yeah, I like this game quite a lot. It's really interesting. That's it. Come closer. Listen, she. Can you feel it? The network is still there. I can sense the... Is it Nakir? Naka? Coursing through all the dormant capillaries. Thank you. I can finally see again. Allow me to show you. Look through his eye. There we go. That's a map. There we go. I missed it early on. Good thing I kind of died then. And I can offer more of the stuff to, I assume, like, increase the map or something, maybe? Interesting. More about that later. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. We must travel all the way back because I am a moron. I'm a very special moron, but I am one. Yeah, the other game I'm thinking of, what is it? It's like really kind of... Ooh. So the enemies stay dead? No. Yeah, it is giving me kind of like Ori vibes a lot. And I love this. The sliding is so cool. I think the only thing I would like as part of the early game is like an actual dash, right? But like, I feel like I need a dash. I think that's kind of like the only thing I feel like I'm missing. Is the ability to kind of like dodge attacks and stuff, because I feel like my movement in the game itself is kind of only limited by the fact that I don't have a dash, but I'm assuming we'll get one, and there'll be some sort of like cool mechanic around that as well, which would be kind of cool. And everything else respawns as well, so that's kind of nice to know. Actually, is there anything up here? Ooh. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. I was gonna say, I thought it was going the wrong way then. It's like you literally just traveled down here. Okay, so maybe I should open the door then. Let's open the door. I have freed you. Thank you, stranger. Someone stole my hat, and I got stuck here while closing the inn. Oh. See, it is a very important hat to me. A gift from Mel, that's my boss. So I absolutely need to get it back, because if I don't, she's gonna get very mad. Anyway, I found something on the way here. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you'll find some use for it. A modified storage extension. Analyzer. Displays enemies for any health. Know your enemy's first step to winning any battle. Modifier slots 10. Okay. That's kind of cool. Something like... Seems like the thief isn't around anymore, so time for me to clear out. See you around, stranger. Let's operate the elevator then. Down to the workshop. I'm assuming we can go down. Oh no, so we've just we've made a shortcut now. Cool, okay. So there was a reason. See, this is why, like, you should always talk to everyone. I was too afraid of, like, you know, inciting some sort of weird boss fight and being like, what? No, actually, I could go back, actually, because I've now done that, to kind of, like, give the guy more things and, give myself the analyzer and stuff like that. So let's do that as well, because, like, better safe than sorry, right? Because otherwise I'm gonna, like, end up, like, hurting myself doing something stupid. Oh yeah, we've already been that way. Nothing happened. I know, just playing a game like this is just kind of, more, I think it's more just like solving puzzles and stuff and exploring all the cool stuff that they end up showing off, right? So offer. Thank you, won't need much before I can start helping you. Okay, so we need to offer some more. So 100 was not enough. Down we go. That should heal me then, I am assuming. Yes. Modify the system. We now have this one. We can equip it. And I have 10, 25. Let's carry on. So now I should be able to see enemies' life totals. That is the next thing. I'm actually liking this game. I think it's kind of interesting, right? Like, it's already kind of, like, set up a weird mystery type thing of, like, what is this place? What's going on? Everything seems to be acting. We have units, which is kind of what I am, which are obviously some sort of, like, robots that kind of have a soul. And, like, I seem to be slightly different from everyone else in some way, shape, or form. Very nice health bar mechanics, although kind of, like, is it really needed overall? That is a question for lots of people. This is a different way from where I went last time. Maybe I should just go and try and get, like, try and get my, souls back, as such. Let's try and focus on that first. Ooh. Ouch. I like that the stuff for a lot of this stuff is actually very visible. Like, there's a lot of visual differences in, like, how stuff functions. Oh, I don't know what this enemy does. Let's see the attack. Okay, they're like a summoner. And I can always hit something and bounce off it. That's kind of cool. What's in the container? Opening. Pick up unknown object. Modifier can be stored in your extension port. Grants you additional layer of protection. Warning. Temperature under critical maximum. Reinforcement of defense systems recommended. Is that... Does that mean there's some, like, temperature stuff that's cool that can happen? That'd be kind of interesting. And let's follow the wire, then. Junk pile. Beyond repair. So maybe I can repair stuff as well. Ooh, we can heal ourselves. Let's do that then. Okay, can't go in there. Nothing else I can do. Okay, so this is just my healing point, I guess. Oh, not connect. Okay, so I can only see when I got the robot currently. That's interesting. I like that as a mechanic. That kind of reminds me of a very Hollow Knight esque mechanic, which is always let's go back here. Cool. Now. Oh. Maybe there's something else I can do with that. I think I can get up there. Oh, this sliding is so cool. Ah, another more healing pod. That's kind of cool. Okay, so the ropes will lead me to a healing pod. I gotta remember that. Enemies are stunned except in attack animations. That's also kind of nice to know as well. Open the door. She's going down here. Okay, now go through the door first. We learned my mistake. I do stuff and then just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna carry on. Dr. Hin's property. Disturb. Yeah, sure. You don't look like one of those murderous units outside. Glad to finally see a friendly face. I am Mel, by the way. Scavenger mechanic, you know. Your model's pretty rare, but with that wee frame of yours, yeah, you'll get crushed in no time. What a shame. Tell you what, lass. There's an old workshop around the Nexus. I was planning to hide there next. Come see me and I'll bulk you up. Won't be free, though. Be sure to bring some... It sounds silly. It sounds like they're all like saying some narcotics. Bring some narc. Bring some knickknacks. To the left. Ooh, what's here? Unknown object. Pick up. Of course, I pick up every object. Another becoming stored in your extension port. Effect. Last attack of a combo deals more damage. Push away your problems. But push your problems away. That's great advice. Okay, so there's a thing over there we're going to get, which I assume activates that, which will probably burn this ice here. Which then probably allows me to kind of, like, do something else. Who knows? Where are we now? I am liking the sort of movement and stuff like that. It's kind of nice. A little bit floaty, but just enough. And you seem to have a little bit of stickiness to the edges and things. Look. So I can do that and I can still kind of get back, which, like, for a platformer game is really nice. And the fact you do that little roll animation is really, really good. It kind of just allows the whole movement system to flow really well. So, like, if you get, like, a faster movement ability, it's going to make the game, like, just feel smoother. And I think that's a lot of things like the Ori games did, which kind of really amplified the movement mechanics of it. Was just like how smooth some of the combos and stuff you can do with the movement. And I think that's always like a big thing with like any sort of like exploration games, like how the movement feels very platformer-esque. And okay, I didn't die from that. That's kind of cool. I thought I was going to take like full amount of damage, but I didn't. Take that junk. There we go. Down and dealt with. Yeah, but I've seen some of the cool stuff this game does, and that's kind of what intrigued me about it, and I was kind of like, actually, I want to try this out, you know? Let's go and have some fun. Ooh. There we go. And there we go. See, I knew there was stuff I could go back to. I like the fact the game does create those sort of shortcuts and stuff. It's kind of nice, and this probably means that we're up against some sort of like boss fight now. Yet another. Tomo cannot be disturbed. You will meet the same fate as the others. Ooh. Aegis, worn out sentinel. Ooh. Teleporting. Ouch. Okay. Oh, really? Like... Okay, let's equip all my stuff that I need to be able to do. So let's enter the modifier system. What do you want to equip? Additional area protection seems great. I don't need the health display. That's fine. We'll just take the extra protection, because I feel like having an extra heart is going to be more beneficial. But yeah. Mel, inquire. Hello, Mel. God, what a dump. Okay. At least she won't be back for me around here. There, all set. Alright, lass, I got a bunch of old trinkets. Let's see which ones I can repair for you. Ooh, modifier extension, shield part, collecting 4 parts of permanent increase. So this is my shop then, I assume. That's a special thing I probably need. Maintenance hack, modifier can install your extended part. In fact, lowers protective coat, repair cost at basins. Okay, cool. Very nice to know. A little bit annoying on the backtracking, though. Just want to point that out, because, like, it doesn't seem far, and it's like, I've unlocked shortcuts and stuff, but still, like, ouch. It's, the problem is like, it's the fact that I have to backtrack, right? As I would say. Like, that's the issue, right? It's not the fact that the backtracking, it's like, I have just faced a new boss, which was kind of like unknown to me. I basically got taken out by them, and now I'm having to backtrack. So that's a bit of a nuisance. Like, I should be able to spawn at this thing if it's near a boss fight, right? Is my argument. Like, I unlocked all that shortcut, and I still had to go through, fight some of the boss stuff, and, like, the enemies and things. What's over here? Is there anything cool down here? Ooh, there is. Okay. But can I get to it, is the question. No. So it looks like I need a dash or some sort of jump. Okay, so that kind of alludes to a dash. That's kind of nice. You get what I mean? Like, having the dash early helps out with boss fights, but they just check you into a boss fight, and I think yet another. Yes, okay, we've been through this, my friend. Does that mean my robot voice thing just was, like, taken away? I'm getting a hand of it now. I do think that the dash mechanic will open the game up quite a lot though, right? Interesting. Ooh. I'm just gonna do lots of teleporting. Yeah. Okay, so the angle of that attack is always the same. That's kind of nice to know as well. Like, it's those sort of things you want to work on and just, like, figure out. Ouch. Nice. Aegis defeated, I guess. Aegis? Shame. Let's move on. I probably should have healed. There's that point where I was like, yeah, I probably should have gone back and healed. That's kind of cool. Like, you kind of like got to fix some of the stuff going on with things. So, nope, before we do that, Letter to Tomo, farewell letter, download. A thoughtful woven text file addressed to one unit particular. Consult. Dear Samus, how are you? I hope this finds you well, considering the current state of the vessel. It saddens me to see how rapidly she has declined after the travelers departed. So I'm assuming travelers like humans and stuff like that, whatever species on this ship. I've seen so many units go haywire since that fateful day. It breaks my core a little more each time I meet one of them in the corridor without mind or purpose, so hostile. I still have some difficulty wrapping my mind around this decay of their behavior. Is their consciousness completely gone, or is it possible to restore it somehow? What is even causing this? I had hoped we'd find these answers together, but I can't afford to wait for you. This place won't be safe much longer. I am going to learn more about the inner workings, how we operate, and why. It's a shame I can't ask the travelers who made us directly these answers, but maybe I can recover some clues from their vestiges too. I hope to bring you good news when we meet again. Maybe even a clue to, who knows, Tomo. Interesting. Open strange tube. So Tomo isn't here. It would be easy otherwise, wouldn't it? Well, that can't blame them for wanting to keep moving. This place doesn't look safe. There are a few other spots scattered around the vessel where we could look for them. It'll be harder to reach with your tiny build. Fortunately, I have a couple of handsomest in mind. Come closer, I won't bite. Is that the guy that resurrected me? Ah, don't eat me! Hold to cast the hairpin. Oh, that's kind of cool. Here it's recharging. Ah. Okay, so I can only do it once, then I've got to hit the ground. Okay. But I do get another jump. So it's not something I can keep using. But I'm assuming I'm going to get like extra charges or stuff with it. Ouch. At some point, I'll get like extra charges of this. This is kind of really interesting. Kind of nice that they give me a new ability as well, kind of like this way. So he's obviously done something else to the mechanical body that I have. And now I have the hairpin ability. That's kind of cool. So that should allow me to kind of get out of stuff and do all sorts of cool things. That it does. As I can see, I can only recharge it when I'm back on the ground. So that's something you gotta watch out for. Indeed. Let's go down here. So it's not quite a dash. But... okay, so I maybe can't go there? Shame. Maybe there's another way I can get there. Now I should be able to at least, like, get out of here. Don't need to recharge. Can I do anything to this guy now? No, beyond repair still. Maybe it will one day not be beyond repair. But that's kind of interesting. Like, I like the game. I'll probably, like, still do more of the demo and stuff of this particular game. Just because it seems, like, really interesting. But I think, like, this is a quick look is kind of nice to kind of like, get, like, a really good feel of it and kind of the atmosphere. And it seems really interesting. It's on my watch list, anyway, of games that I'm going to kind of, like, find interesting and stuff. And then, depending on how I do it, I might end up just doing, like, a full playthrough or, kind of, like, taking a back seat and putting it into like a kind of a one-shop stop as such. But yeah, we got to go up there. So what I'm going to do is just head back. So I'm assuming the thing they do over here will save, and then yeah, give all my stuff to that guy or buy stuff from there. So yeah, we'll just stop at the Nexus, and I assume that will save our game. So yeah, that's a kind of a quick look at the MIO, I guess we'll call it. Yeah, and if you do enjoy videos like this, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.